right path, not being, not going with the flow with everything. There's a really beautiful song, and the name of it is "It Will Be Worth It All," and I want to just read you to the lyrics because it really says what I'm trying to say here. It says, "It will be worth it all someday. It will be worth it to go the straight and narrow way. When we finally see His face and feel His warm embrace, it will be worth it all that day. These present troubles do not compare to all the glory our God, He has prepared. Because when we finally see His face and feel His strong embrace, it will be worth it all that day. And I can see the angels as they celebrate and call your name. And I can hear the Father with a tear in His eye as He says, 'Well done, my good and faithful servant. Well done.'" So, when I read the verse of Jesus dying on the cross, when He just drank the vinegar, He was suffering. He had just been, brutally beaten and whipped, and here He is on the last, the last thread of His life, and He's going to die, And He has the comfort knowing that everything that He was supposed to do, all the things that God needed Him to fulfill, He had done. So, that's such a beautiful thing, I don't want to be in my deathbed thinking about all the regrets, thinking about, what if I had done, what I felt God was calling me to do? What if instead of, staying comfortable, going to work and just, just putting bread on the table every day, what if I actually got up and became a missionary because I felt that God was calling me to be a missionary? And it's a hard thing to do, especially because in this day, in this age, we have so many comforts. We have so many things all around us telling us we need a home, we need a TV, we need a washer, dryer, we need a stereo, we need a car. This is how we're supposed to live. And if you don't have these things, if you do not conform to this lifestyle, then you're a failure. But sometimes we have to understand that what we want, what the world wants, is not what God wants. How is God going to use someone who's comfortable living in a mansion, or not even a mansion, like a 3-bedroom house, How is He going to use someone who's doing that, just working every day, providing for themselves, if they don't step out of that small, rut that they're in, their cycle of just going to work, going to church, and going back to home, So if God is truly calling you, I even Pastor Raul still listens to God today. He feels that God is calling him to China, and my fleshly self has said, Pastor Raul's going to go to China. What's going to happen to his family? How are they going to pay the bills?
Amen.
But that's the fleshly man speaking, If God truly is calling Pastor Raul, then Pastor Raul needs to go there because God will use him. And not only will He use him, but God will take care of his family, despite, my doubts, despite my fleshly man. Amen? So, live your life without regrets. Live your life without, wondering what would have happened if you followed God's calling in your life. So if God calls, truly think about it, pray about it, and be willing to sacrifice the fleshly things of the Lord. Amen?
Amen.
Praise God.
We're always.
And now...